YouTube, how you guys doing? Cerberus here. Today we are back for another video. This is gonna be kind of different than the video that you guys are used to. We're not gonna be doing any of the guides to gold or any class setup videos today. We're actually gonna be taking a look at controller settings for all my controller players on Cold War. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of tips, a little bit of tricks on the settings and everything like that, and then hopefully if this video does well, we can start moving into more of the movement speed, how to play a map on controller and everything like that. So if you guys enjoy the video, please do go ahead, leave a thumbs up on the video. Let's see how well we can get this series to work for you guys. I'm all about helping you guys out and making your guys' experience on Cold War better than it already is. So without further ado, let's hop into the settings. All right, so now that we're in Call of Duty Cold War, what you guys are going to do, move down to where your settings tab is. Yes, I'm on PC, but I also still play controller with my aim assist off. Basically, what you guys want to do with your stick sensitivity, this is all based on you personally. There's some players that play on a 20, there's some players that play on a 7, and there's some players that play on a 6. This is all personally done by you. Basically, what you're going to want to do, if you want to find the right sensitivity, play on the sensitivity that you play now. And let's say, for example, you're having a enemy come from your right and you turn. If you undershoot that enemy and start shooting before or aim before that enemy is in your sights, you're gonna want to bump your sensitivity up. If you turn and you overshoot the enemy, then you're gonna want to turn your sensitivity down. This is how you're gonna basically work with your sensitivity. So you want to find that little sweet spot to where when you turn, you snap directly on an opponent instead of overshooting them or undershooting them. Next, button layout. So basically, I play on tactical. For those of you that play on default, if you guys are trying to drop shot and you're using the default settings, you're actually going to move your thumb off your analog stick. So that's going to make it to where you guys can't aim accurately with the analog stick while trying to drop shot unless you know how to play claw. For those of you that don't know how to play claw, this is very difficult. So what I highly suggest playing on tactical, what it's basically going to do is it's going to flip your circle or your B and your right analog stick. So it's going to flip those two to where your crouching becomes your right analog stick and your melee becomes your circle. This is going to allow you guys to be able to drop shot and be accurate with all your shots while drop shotting. Next, I highly recommend flipping your two triggers. Basically, with the R2 and L2 or the back bumpers of an Xbox controller, if you guys don't have trigger stops, the reaction time for the back triggers are a lot longer than the L1 and the R1 or your top triggers for Xbox. I don't know what they're called, so don't quote me on it. So basically, when you push down on your back bumpers or your L2 and R2, you have to push it down a certain amount before it will actually fire. This is going to cause you guys to be able to not be able to shoot as fast, and it's going to take a lot longer to push those two down. So that's why I highly recommend flipping the two, because your top bumpers or your L1 and R1 are going to take a lot shorter of time to push down than the two back bumpers. So this is going to give you guys better reaction time when aiming down sights and also being able to shoot. All right, lastly, what you guys want to do, go down to your advanced settings, go down to the left and the right stick minimal threshold. Basically, all this does is help against controller drift. If you guys don't know what drift is, turn this down to 0. And if you see your character moving just a little bit to the left, the right, up or down, that's called drift. Basically, this just helps against that. So turn it down to a setting to where he starts drifting if he does, and then just move up a little bit from there to where he no longer drifts. Basically, what this does is the higher you have this minimal threshold, is the more you have to actually move your analog stick in order for your character to actually move in game. So if you have these settings as low as they can go without drift, you have to turn your controller less in order for the controller to react with the game and allow it to move your character. This is gonna mess around with your sensitivity, so after you change one or the other, go back in and adjust the other one to match this, to where you still aim on people and still snap on people, but also don't have any drift. Guys, if this guide helped you guys out just a little bit, please do go ahead, leave a like on the video, comment down below if you guys want to see some more tips. I want to get into movement speed, I want to get into how to play a map, how to control an area, how to control spawns, and just how to move with a controller to help you guys get a better edge on those PC players, because some of those PC players are amazing. So if we can keep up with them, then that's what we're trying to do here. Like I said, guys, leave a like on the video, comment down below if you guys want to see some more, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I'll catch you guys later in the next video. Peace out.